Hello and welcome. As you probably guessed, I am MotherAzure, but you can also call me Maria. I am back again with a message for the collective, I think, but this is a bit of a different setup. Because I didn't exactly tell me what they wanted me to do. What by they I mean my spirit team. These are two tarot decks, which I believe we will use later for a pico card after this initial general message, and I believe it's pretty important, so make sure to uh, stick here for that. Something you should know: this camera turns off every 30 something minutes, so it's not me editing the video; it's just the camera shutting off. Because it just wants to, and I just pick up where I left off. Okay. So here's the thing: I'm gonna share this because I believe it's important for the collective, and they will probably confirm this for me later. You should know if you haven't seen my channel before. Just a quick rundown. I am more of a medium and an intuitive reader than anything else. So I sometimes say I see or I hear or they're showing me and stuff like that because I can see them. They show me stuff and they make me hear stuff sometimes as well. And I work heavily with my spirit team and Archangel Michael. So just so you are kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, because even now I don't know exactly what I'm doing and I feel the need to explain so you're not completely lost. So what I wanted to share is this morning I have a bit of a routine of every day, drinking just a cup of coffee with some cream in it because I enjoy it, right? But recently I started trying to learn how to read the coffee grounds left in my coffee cup, right? Some people do it with tea, but I prefer coffee, so that's what I use. And today there were some coffee grounds left, and I noticed them, and I decided to see if I could read something, right? And the first word that came to my mind, even before I put like the cup down from my lips, I was finishing drinking the last drop of my coffee, was Ursa Major. And that is a Big Dipper. That is that constellation in the sky, right? So I found that interesting because I wasn't sure what they meant by that, right? So I did a quick googling, and something I found several things first of all, but the message and was really strong and important, and that's why I feel like I need to share it. Basically, the Ursa Major is a constellation that people have used for millennia to navigate the oceans. So they use it as some sort of some how do I say this, like a marker of direction, right? And it's also really interesting that several cultures that didn't really have anything to do with each other uh, classified it as a bear. Instead of anything else, most of them saw a bear, right? And I would encourage you to read the mythology a little bit so you know more about what I'm talking about. Because I always encourage that you do your own research. Um, and so I found some correlation with not only direction, so they're talking about guidance. So they want you to know that you're being guided, and if you ask, and you're being guided and supported, and if you ask for help, you will get it. Especially right now. If you don't know a lot about astrology, I'm just gonna explain to you really quickly that we have an upcoming. It's an eclipse, uh, and it's gonna result in, I believe, in the blood moon. Don't be scared of the name. It's just the name because the moon looks red because it's a total lunar eclipse, right? But eclipses bring powerful change, okay? And it can be a bit of a rocky time in the days prior to the eclipse, during and after. So they want you to know that if you start having rough days, to ask for help if you need it, and remember that you're being guided. So that's one part of the message. The other part of the message that I found is that the Ursa Major, and because I believe it has seven stars, it's related to the seven rays of light. Again, if you don't know what that is, do some research on your own because I believe I'm not well versed in it, so I don't think you should take just my word for it. I prefer that you do your own research on this. But just to give you a quick rundown, and I'm gonna read it from my phone really quickly because I did save it so I could give you like a straightforward um, message and not just try to find the correct words. So this is just something I found again on the internet. do your own research here. I will never stop saying that. But I'm gonna read it for you. It says, while teachings of the seven rays are vast and can quickly become complex, the essence is that each ray or quality of energy represents a path of spiritual development on the path towards the full expression of divine love. Each of the seven rays of light represents a lesson our souls must undergo during our life on earth. So basically what I found, they were talking about your lessons that you need to learn on this lifetime and all of them. So I think that they're emphasizing that soon, like there's this eclipse specifically, or at least right now during these times, there's a lot of change, a lot of rebirth going on, and the reason for that is so you can fulfill, your soul purpose, where you're supposed to learn your soul lessons. Okay. The rays of light, each of them have sets of qualities, and they each work with an ascended master and an archangel, I believe. So they can give you an idea of what each of them entail. So I really recommend looking it up for yourself. But so what they were saying is to remember that first of all, you're being guided and you have support if you need anything at all, okay? Because these are going to be some rocky times ahead of us, possibly. And I feel like some of you are going to be like, oh, again? Yes, again. That's how it works, okay? You learn through the extremes of life, okay? And to remember that whatever it is that you're going through in this lifetime is a way for you to learn your higher soul lessons, okay? And they are lessons that you probably chose before you came here so you can ascend, okay? So when you find, I mean, personally, I believe that all of the soul lessons that could be accomplished in one lifetime, or a few of them, but some people believe that you accomplish one soul lesson per lifetime, or some believe that there's a lesson that changes every 7 lifetimes or something like that. Not exactly sure. Again, you believe whatever you want, but it's like a reminder that you came here for a purpose, that you have a purpose to be here, that you are experiencing, the human life, the human incarnation, for a reason. You chose to, but it's also helping your soul evolve, okay? So it's helping you grow. And they don't want you to forget that, because it's easy to become lonely and exhausted when you go through so many things and you're not exactly sure why, and it's really easy to blame yourself for doing something wrong or thinking that it's punishment. It is not. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. I will now use these, see if they want to say anything else for the collective before I go into these two, because I think they already kind of, like, I believe they said yes to this, because again, it's being a medium and an intuitive, it's a little weird. So it's more like a feeling that they say yes or no than anything else. Okay, so we'll see here. This is the Oracle of Emanations. See if they have anything. Ooh, those are a lot. I'm gonna take this one because this one is the one that I saw, and I'm gonna shuffle again. This is Gabriel, Angel of Heralds. He is one of the archangels that has or rules over a ray of light. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but he is in there. I don't remember which one he is, but he, like I said, he's an angel of heralds. Heralds bring news, and they bring announcements. Okay, but this is also direction, because every time I look at this card, it looks like he has a compass on his hand. It's not exactly a compass, but that's what it feels like to me. So this is also a reminder here to use your intuition, okay, to guide you, because your intuition is guidance, okay? And if you ask them more directly for guidance, they will give it to you, either through your intuition. It could be a conversation with a person. It could be if you do your own tarot readings. It could be through a tarot reading you see online. Just be open to it. Keep an open mind, because they use many ways to communicate with you, okay? Numerology could be also a big thing. And they're showing me what number? I think they showed me 333 just now, and 444. So look up what those mean. This is Israfel, Angel of Song. Okay, I'm gonna say one more. Okay, you have Tiferet, Heart, Beauty. Okay, I'm gonna put you over here because I'm done using that. Okay, so like I said, Israfel announces. If you see, he has like a this long horn on his hand or whatever it's called. I don't know. And Israfel usually announces some type of ending, which again it has to do with the eclipse that we're going through, because the eclipse kind of what the eclipse is gonna do is gonna take whatever is in your life that doesn't align with your energy and close that door. Okay, so anything that doesn't align with you, this eclipse is here to kind of remove it from your life, not as a punishment, but to bring in things that do resonate with your vibration at this time. Okay, and this is a big energy. So you know, keep doing your healing and see where you're at energetically, so you know what you're attracting. And when the eclipse closes one door, let it close, because this is the divine saying, you don't need this anymore, I'm bringing you something better. Okay, or something that resonates with you. Alright, so you need to let that go if that's what you need to do. Okay, so you will release some things to gain others. Alright, and you have Tiferet here, heart, beauty. Here, this is an emanation. But if you see, I don't know if how well you can see the card, but Tiferet is hollow here, but inside there's a sphere with two hands holding, kind of like holding the sphere. Okay, so that's your heart, that's your intuition. Okay, so always, as this time nears, follow what you feel is for you. Okay, when something is not for you, it will just not feel right at all. So you will feel like a strong desire to pull away, or something inside you tells you it's not right. Okay, so make sure to follow that, because your intuition is your most, I would say, the most direct form of support and guidance that you have. Okay, so because it's within you. Okay, it's yours. Remember that you are you're divine in nature. You have a soul. Your soul knows. Okay, even if the physical 3D you, even if your mind is not aware of things, your soul is. Okay, so it's very important that you follow your heart and see what resonates with you, including the decisions that you're gonna take. Okay, so I'm gonna get some from here. Ooh, lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. See, this is what I was saying about the lessons and the lifetimes. So sorry, something made a sound. I was like, what was that? I thought it was my front door, but it's not. So there are answers coming for you, first of all. And Jesus. This is empathetic starseed, energetic sovereignty. I can't say that word. I'm so sorry. Absorbing what's not yours. Okay. So there it is. So there may be some people right now, or just some situations in your life in general, that are not. They said the word feeding, kind of like feeding your soul. Does that make sense? It's like there are some things that are not in your. They are not there for your highest good right now, not because it's your fault, okay, but because they made their way there. Sometimes there are karmic lessons that we need to learn to move forward. So because those lessons are done, or you learn what you needed to learn from these people, or they accomplished what they needed to accomplish, people or situations, it's time to let them go. Okay, so sorry. So it's yeah, it is time to let them go. That's not what I was gonna say. They kind of interrupted me. Because they don't align with you anymore. They could be actually, it's gonna sound dramatic, it's like poisoning your energy. Okay, and we don't want that. So absorbing what's not yours, it's kind of like you are this little sponge, just you keep absorbing this energy and it's affecting you, and because of that the divine is making away with it. Okay, because you already learned what you needed to learn, so you need to trust right now. And with that, you've done this before. It says soul memories and gifts. So the thing is, your intuition is hella strong. Okay, if you're here, I don't care what you think about that. Your intuition is really strong, and it's like, it's correct. Your intuition is always correct. Okay, your mind, if you overrule your intuition with your mind, then it's possible that you get confused and make a wrong decision. And it's not even a wrong decision. At the end of the day, it's just an opportunity for growth. So there's a need for you to work on your perception of what failure is, first of all. So you need to trust, as difficult as that could be, that whatever happens from now on, whatever happens during this full moon, which is not full moon, the eclipse. Well, it is a full moon. I believe it's at the end of this month, so it could be. I believe it's the 26th, but don't quote me on that. Look it up. So around that time, you need to be trusting and be. It's kind of like guard your energy properly, because the energies are gonna be so strong that you're gonna be very sensitive. Okay, so just be mindful of that, and observe the people in your life, because whatever nasty things some people were hiding, or any nasty energy that you couldn't see before, you're gonna see it now, and you're gonna notice, oh, so they're going. Okay, so you do need to be mindful of it. Okay, so cleanse yourself, protect your energy, and trust over all things. Oh my gosh. This is Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. You don't have no idea how much I love this card. Actually, I'm gonna read it from the book for you. So if you give me a moment to find it. Oh my goodness. Is it here? Should be here somewhere. Man. No. Where is it? Sorry about that. Just skip this part forward, because I can't find the moon right now. Jeez. Man. Huh. Gosh. Where is the moon? Oh, here it is. Sorry about that. Here it goes. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. And it's funny because this one is a blood moon, so it's kind of. This one looks blue, this one is gonna look red, but that's something interesting. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance, and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. Attuned to the moon, I'm lucky. Additional messages for this card: miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. The situation is unlikely to repeat. Okay? So, like I said, it doesn't mean that this upcoming energy won't happen again in your lifetime, but this is a perfect time for you to undergo this eclipse energy, okay, to let it happen, because like it did say there that if you don't believe it will happen, it won't happen. So again, it's important that you look at your perspective on this and allow things to take their course. Okay, so it's kind of like, it's like a turning point for you, like whether you say, so it's kind of your choice if you are gonna allow this to happen. You're gonna allow the divine or spirit or God, whatever you believe in, to take these things that no longer align with you out of your life and bring you something new, or if you're going to hold on to them because you don't want to lose these things, because you don't want to, or you don't feel ready, or just the energy, it's not, it's just not for you. So like I said, check your energy and how you're approaching this. Ask yourself how much you're willing to compromise. This is not an ultimatum. Like it said, it will happen once in a blue moon. It doesn't mean that it won't happen. It won't happen again. It just means that this is I heard premium. I don't know, premium? What do you mean? Like, it's like the perfect time for this to happen, and by letting these things go, there's something immediately coming your way, something completely new, and something that aligns with you at this point in your life, okay? So, if you think about it, if you stay with things, people, or situations that do not align with you, it can make you pretty distressed, and that's the word I just heard, distress, okay? So, really ask yourself if you are willing to stay there even if this energy doesn't align with you anymore, um, or if you're gonna choose to trust and let go of it and trust there's something better coming your way, okay? Something better that will align with you, with what you want, with your dreams, and with your energy, okay? So I think that's oh, oh, okay. So alright, so they said I shuffled these cards beforehand, but I will right now because they just let me move this. I was gonna cut the camera here so it wouldn't cut off later, you know, and go into like a pick-up pile stuff, but they just told me to get the top card here. Know that I shuffled, but I don't know if they want me to shuffle again and then get the first card or do it now. What do you want me to do? Yes to shuffle? Okay. Oh, not this one. Okay. So this one? Okay, fine. It's more of a feeling, let's see. Alright. I think we're ready. I still wanna, like, are you sure? Because it feels like, I don't know. No, I'm gonna do it. If it's meant to come out, it will. I'm gonna whoop my ass for this. Hold on. Bear with me, hold on. I suck at shuffling sometimes. Jesus Christ. Okay, so top card. That's what we're doing. I don't know if they want you to choose a pile right now, or... Okay, so two things. You could do that and just choose one of the two messages I'm gonna give right now with that top card, or this could apply to you on one hand and another person on the other hand, or you and a situation. But we'll see how that goes because they just said the top card and I can feel the energy like here, which is very interesting, but I don't know if they want me to elaborate later. We'll see how that goes. So let's go with the top card right here. And then you have the Hierophant. I'm gonna pull at the same time. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, that makes sense. So you got these two. I don't know why they wanted me to get them out at the same time, but okay. So the Hierophant. The Hierophant is also known as the Pope, but this Hierophant card specifically, to me, it looks like an ascension, okay? So this is you, sorry about that, moving onto some, like I said, moving onto something better, but this is you becoming a better version of yourself. And if you look at him, he's really happy. So this is you being in like complete harmony and feeling fulfilled with your life and with what you know. There's also here something about connection. So you're very connected to the divine and to, I heard higher realms. I don't know what that means, but higher realms, whatever that means for you. And it's like you actively receive guidance from spirit, from angels, or just your guides. It's like you're constantly connected. And what is that? So you're gonna get clarity about something, and I don't know what it is because I just saw like someone's like head like lighting up. You know that thing they put around the heads of saints and stuff like that in like the Catholic Church? They showed me that. Like, it's not. It doesn't mean they're a literal saint. No, it for me just means illumination of some sort. So kind of like Ace of Swords energy. you getting clarity of some kind about a situation or about your life, or just simply being more clear with your intentions and your direction in life, and also your purpose. Okay, so something to watch out for here though, because they just said that like I said before, this eclipse energy is it first of all, it's very strong, and it's gonna change a lot of things. It's gonna cause a lot of powerful change. Okay, so they told me to get one card from there, but give me a second to finish my thought, please. um, and they don't want you to get stuck in your old ways. Okay, so this is a time for you to be flexible. And if the tower is gonna fall, let it fall. Okay, so they're showing me tower card, tower moment. Okay, if it happens, it happens. Just full trust that it's that you know that whatever happens for your highest good. Okay, they told me to get one card from here, which I will. Let's see. This is really interesting. This is such a weird format for me. This is unusual. And you got meditate and contemplate. Oh, that has to do. Okay, so meditation could be definitely beneficial for you this time. But this is also about you. Like I mentioned this before about really looking at your life and the people and the situations that start to feel like they don't resonate with you anymore, and to just dwell in that, and not dwell in that. It's just like just kind of reflect on it. What has it taught you? Does it really no longer resonate with your energy? And if you reach the conclusion that it does not, it's okay to let it go. Oh, all right. And I'm getting another one for that pile, I guess. Let's show the world the real you. Regardless of what that card says, because for me, these Aquarius signs here in these cards, for me they represent, well, it says the real you, but like the version of you, the highest version of you, closest to what your actual soul is. So it's kind of like your physical body and your mind and your being, all of it resonating closer to your soul that it could possibly do. Okay, so again, there's this sense of harmony, this sense of ascension, this sense of growth, and there's I'm seeing a graph just going, oh, all the way up. So this could be pretty sudden considering the eclipse, right? This could feel very like it's not completely unexpected. It's like you expect it, but you don't know until you feel it how intense it can be. Okay, but it's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, so coming this way, this Knight of Wands, the fairy, and this praying mantis, they're one and the same. Okay, so okay, so they're saying something about a situation, or it could be a person in your life. I mean, it has to do with the full moon, but because they're saying like this is being one, it's one and the same, so this is some type of union, but they also said something about someone not being who you thought it was, or a situation not turning out the way you wanted it to. Okay, and you want one more from here? Okay. Um, so, oops. Look, it's, sorry, it flipped, but I don't read reversals. This is the Eight of Cups. So this is leaving something behind and starting your own journey, just leaving everything behind. It's going pretty well with that, eclipse. Do you see how intense the energy of the eclipse is here? And the eclipse is meant to happen at the end of this month. So this is important for some reason right now, for you to know right now. Okay, this Eight of Cups, I I always believe that the Eight of Cups, in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, it's someone leaving 8 cups behind, not even looking back, just moving on. But I feel like the person in the Eight of Cups, which is a man, a male figure, it's like the beginning of the hermit. If you see the hermit is someone that is enlightened and went through all the work that they needed to do, and they learned what they needed to learn at that time, and they kind of they can share their knowledge and what they learn with other people and use it also to make their own life better. So this is the beginning of a complete new journey. And if you look at this Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands is the second fastest knight in all of tarot. Okay, and if you look at this knight, he's ready to go, right? So it's already on demand, it's ready to go. So if you feel the need to move or just leave everything behind, and it doesn't have to be literal, but it could be, you can do that. Okay, if it resonates with your soul, if your intuition is telling you to go ahead and do it. And they're telling me to get you something from here. I don't know when this camera's gonna shut off. I don't know how long I've been talking. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. See, here it is. Here it is. This is my Tower card right here, and this oracle. So I'm just gonna. That's weird. Why did they just show me a pig? Okay, that's weird. I don't know. Maybe you have a pet pig, or I don't know if they're telling you to look up the meaning of the pig spirit animal. That's such a weird thing that just came to mind. I don't know what it means, but you should probably look that up, so don't forget to do it. But they showed me a pig, like a tiny small pig. So cracked open with the Eight of Cups right here. I think the message itself is pretty obvious. Just surrender to the alchemy of life. See what happens. Just follow it and trust your gut. Trust the divine. Trust your guidance. Okay? And I'm getting one more. Ooh. See? Oh my god. It says Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. This card specifically, I read it the other day because I didn't remember what it meant. But this card, again, it's to remind you that you have support, okay? That you have energies and beings and divine, they're on your side and they're helping you, okay? So there's no need for you to be afraid. You can trust that you're being guided towards the right place, okay? And they just mentioned, and I think this applies to both groups, that just because something feels uncomfortable or it's not going exactly as planned doesn't mean that you made a mistake, and it doesn't mean that you're on the wrong track, okay? Sometimes there's things you need to learn first or go through so you can move on to the next part of your journey, okay? You can't skip lesson 2 and 3 and go to lesson 4 if you're on lesson 1, okay? So you need to go through all of that. And they actually showed me like a school website, and they have some assignments locked. They're showing me my own format that I study with. So it's like you need to do these first for this to be unlocked and for you to move forward. So maybe some things will not make sense right now. They will make sense on like hindsight, when you look back and say, oh, that's why it happened, so I could do this, right? So trust that that's how it's gonna work. And in fact, do it right now. Think back in your life and see where you've come from, so you can notice, wow, all of this happened. If this hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here doing this right now or being the person that I am today. Okay, so that's very important. And they want me to pull a card to unify the energy. Actually, well, okay, let's see. So they want me to pull a card here in the center. And also, whatever I say, this could be about anything. If you chose only one pile, it doesn't mean that there's not a message for you in the other one, because this is not a specific structure. They just want me to use both decks, okay? So use your intuition and pick up on what I say, because sometimes I say certain things and they are a hint for you, okay? So use it as an intuitive exercise here too. Maybe you will need to watch it later again, or take some notes here so you can look at later. It says, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Leo is a pretty stubborn sign, okay? If you, I don't think you saw me, but I split it in half, and it's new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. But Leo, being a fixed sign, can be pretty stubborn. So this is about, don't let pride get in your way. It's good to be confident. It's not good to be extremely prideful, because that can get in the way of your transformation. So this, for both groups, or what, both energies that I had here, and it's a song, again, I've heard this song again that they just told me, song by the band Wardruna, and it's called Healing Mountain. So maybe you would like to look that up and look at the lyrics. But it's like, what they told me is about you. It's gonna sound slightly weird, but it's kind of like you being, shedding your clothes, being naked, and moving forward like a newborn baby, It's weird, but think of the star card. The star card is someone who's being reborn. The woman is naked in the card because it represents this purity and this rebirth. So that's you kind of emerging from this, a whole new person. Okay, so with don't let pride get in your way, it's kind of like, don't get stuck in what you have or who you believe you are, because a lot of it could be programming, okay, and a lot of it could be mistaken beliefs about yourself. So this could be something, you could have low self-esteem, or believe things about yourself that simply aren't true. So this is a chance for you to, it's kind of like humble yourself and allowing the transformation to happen, to truthfully happen, okay? And I'm getting one more here. This is such a weird reading. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me check the camera real quick. Sorry about that. I probably have like 3 minutes. Let me hurry up. I wanted to cut off. Oopsies. There. Sorry, that jumped all the way over here, but I think it was me, so I put it back. I'm sorry. Let's get one more. Oh, okay, so those are 2. Alright, alright. Sahakiel, Angel of Sky, chest at right hand, empathy, ties in back with that message, okay? So, be protective of your own soul and of your own energy, like that says here. But this is also about you being vulnerable. And by vulnerable, it doesn't mean allowing people to hurt you. It simply means to open your heart and be honest to who you are. Show the world the real you, okay? You don't have to fear being attacked or constantly wronged by people, because that's gonna limit you a lot, okay? It's about surrounding yourself with the right energies. And if something happens when an energy of a certain person, so sorry about that, it cut off. I kind of forgot exactly what I was saying, but I just got something else. I think I was saying something about your energy and oh, okay. So about being vulnerable, right? The lion is a symbol of strength in the strength card. The lion is courage. The lion can also represent patience and vulnerability. Vulnerability is one of the highest forms of strength in this world, in my opinion, okay? So being able to still open up your heart, even though people may have wronged you in the past or hurt you, because you are committed to being true to who you are deep down in your soul, not caring about other people, okay? And when you are vulnerable and you align with people who share the same vibration as you, I mean, you don't have to worry about, there are people that will not hurt you in any way. So it's okay for you, I heard it's okay for you to rest. So it's okay for you to let this happen. It's okay for you to open up your heart. You don't need to be guarding it with a sword and shield on anymore. You don't have to do that all the time, because when these people and situations in your life that no longer resonate with you leave, new things that do share that vibration with you will come in. And if you are in a vibration of love and of servitude and of gratitude, that is what you will get, okay? So Remember that every person that you encounter is in some way a mirror of you and of your energy, even if it may not seem like it. If you look deep enough, you will find it, that they mirror back some version of you, okay? And with Sahakiel here, Sahakiel is ever present in the sky. So again, they're reiterating that um, there's help if you need it, okay? And to not feel alone at any point, because you are not alone, okay? You may not see them, the angels or spirit, all the time. You may not see them with your own eyes. You may not hear them, but it doesn't mean that they're not there, okay? Because they're guiding you in one way or another, okay? And I'm gonna get one last card from here, which is really interesting, but I don't even know how I'm gonna name this reading. We'll see. It's like you don't. It's okay for you to ascend and to let this go, okay? It could be some sort of insecurity. Those were too many. Some sort of insecurity. You see what I put back. Oh my gosh, I put them back. I will, if they're meant to come out again, they will. It could be some type of uncertainty about what will happen if you do let go of these things. Maybe you are not exactly very trusting of what will come next. It's just someone that's, maybe you're a fixed sign or you don't like change all that much. But you know, they're reassuring you that it's gonna be okay. So it's okay to trust this one time, okay? You can allow yourself that, right? Trust this one time. Okay, so it's time to heal and to move forward with your life. You don't have to be stuck in old energy anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna get one card from here. Jesus, did you? I struggle with it. No, this is the Magician. My gosh, he's the Magician. Let me get the. Okay. Even though this is from this deck, I'm gonna read what the guidebook of this one says, because it has quotes from Guillermo del Toro, because this is Tarot del Toro, and it has quotes on every card, and I think I feel called to read it from this book, even though it has nothing to do with this deck. Oh my gosh. What this one says is, hidden in every limitation lies an opportunity, and for every obstacle you face, there is a simple and perfect solution creatively, and your work is to find it. Okay? And your work is to find it. I mean, what were we talking about just now? So this is you being the magician. You are the magician. This is you creating and attracting what it is you want for yourself. So anything you consciously, here's the thing, when you focus your energy on one specific thing, that's what the universe sends back to you, because it's energy, right? So energy is, it's mirror back to you. So if you're constantly in an energy of of lack, you will receive that energy of lack back. But if you're in an energy, let's say, of gratitude, or of abundant, and believing you are abundant, that is what you will get, right? So you will be abundant, and you will be you will receive that gratitude back in positive things. Okay, so they're going back to that of be mindful of your energy. Maybe that's why they're saying it now, like 3 weeks before it actually happens, before the actual eclipse happens. The energy is already here, because I mean, readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you see this at all. You could be seeing this way after the eclipse. It could just mark a specific time in your life that is meant for change, okay, for powerful change. All right, so they're saying something about a relationship. I don't know if it's a romantic relationship, but they say that this change is heavily focused on relationships in your life, romantic or not. So a couple people could be walking out of your life, and it's okay to let them go, and because a couple of other people are going to be coming in. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And So it's time right now for you to work your magic, okay? I mean, you are magical. I said this because it's, it's just a way that I'm speaking here. So it's time for you to see where your energy is at, and whether and to adjust it if you want something else back. So check if you're in an energy of gratitude and an energy of creation, of union, of abundance. If you're not in that energy, you can work towards that still, okay? It's not too late, okay? Just work towards it. Not exactly for the sake of the reward, but for the sake of your own peace of mind and of your own harmony within your life. And also remember that whatever happens, you're part of a collective of souls and of energy. So whatever you do in your life, if you seek this harmony, you will create a ripple effect, and it will reach the entire collective in one way or another. It's never nothing, okay? It's not what you do. You may feel it's insignificant, but it is not. It's very important, okay? And that's also this. This was a whole change for the entire collective right now, okay? And I'm gonna. Why do they keep going? Okay, fine. I don't know. Yeah, I looked at them, but that's not the card I'm looking for. I was simply looking at this is the Four of Cups and the Sun. So this is something unexpected, probably around the corner, because I feel like the Four of Cups usually is someone that doesn't want something they're being given. But for me, this card in this deck specifically is about something unexpected coming your way, and something very positive, because this is a rainbow here, okay? So again, the sun always comes out after it rains. You see a rainbow, isn't that right? So that's kind of it. So it's like maybe you're not exactly expecting all the good that is coming your way, okay, right now. So I'm gonna put that here, but I was looking for one card like this one, but we'll see. And this is the sun. I mean, what do I need to explain? This is for everyone. Doesn't matter which pile you chose, okay? If you even chose a pile, at this point, I don't think they even wanted a pick a card. It's just, I don't know, just a separation of messages for some reason. It will make sense to you when you see this. Follow your intuition here. But the sun is something very positive, and this is the energy of union again, and of protection. If you see that, because this knight is protecting these two people right here from this crocodile-like being. Okay, I'm kind of like pushing it back into the earth. Okay, so this is the divine. These are the angels. This is your spirit team, kind of helping you get through this. Okay, so don't think that you're alone at any point. Okay, and so we'll get one from here, the Queen of Pentacles. This is the card I was trying to get to, and the Hanged. That's a bit of a gruesome card. Ooh, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles again. This is like material gain. So this is complete satisfaction for you in your material plane. So everything will be provided for you. They're showing me a specific card that says that your material needs are provided for. So this time will bring, if you accept it, it will bring a lot of abundance and prosperity and fulfillment. It doesn't have to be literal money, but it could definitely be, okay? But just something that will make you feel fulfilled and feel like you have everything that you need. So she has everything that she needs, the Queen of Pentacles, okay? She has stability, and she is happy with what she has, which she created for herself. Because at the end of the day, you also created whatever you have for yourself, right? With your own energy. Energy is I heard the energy is kind of like the currency of the universe, right? Whatever you give, you get back. Okay, and with this Hanged here, as cryptic as the imagery looks, this is just a reminder for me that this is your choice, because the Hanged Man doesn't just get hanged by accident. The Hanged Man is there by choice. So this is a complete state of surrender, a complete state of trust in the higher plan. Okay, when you get back up from this hanged position, everything is gonna be clear. There's that clarity that I was talking about before. Okay, so that's what they kind of wanted to say. They want you to allow this to happen, so things that do resonate with your energy come in. And even though it's at the end of the day, it could be your choice to. It's your choice whether you're gonna fight this change or if you're gonna allow it, okay? But the divine is either way going to remove these things that don't resonate with you from your life and bring in the new ones, unless the ones they already have match your energy already, and you didn't kind of like do the change of energy of, or change your perspective in any way, right? But I feel like you did. That's just only for a couple of people. I feel like you've been working, and this is kind of like the fruits of your labor. Okay, so reaping what you sowed when you started your healing. Because I think that most of you already started your healing. That's what the hand is here. Okay, so you're about to go from the hand position to a standing position. You're gonna be clear. You're gonna have the clarity that you seek. You're gonna have um, your needs met. Okay. Um, Always remember that you are the creator of your own life. Yes, the divine works and makes some things happen to you and happen for you, but it's for the sake of the lessons that you need to learn. Okay. You are experiencing this life with a purpose, so make sure to not forget that. Even if you don't remember or know exactly what your purpose is, there is one for you. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to, because I do put out new videos every Thursday and occasionally on Sundays at 7 a.m. EST. Okay. Um, I really like this reading, so let me know what you think about this. You can give me your feedback, whatever you want, or if you got something else from the reading that I didn't explicitly mention but was a message for you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and much luck on your journey. Okay, much love, traveler. Bye bye.